surface, that sounds nuts. I mean, I was watching a comedian the other day. I forget his name. I think it was Bill Burr. Foul-mouthed dude. But he was talking about leaving Christianity, how he was raised Christian, but he left it. And he had a pretty foul but direct description of how ludicrous Christianity sounds. He's like, I made fun of other people in their religions, and then I realized I believed in a woman who never had intercourse, who magically had a baby, who grew up and walked on a lake. It sounded nuts to me, and I walked away. That was his path. If you think about this stuff on the surface, it sounds crazy. But yet when you walk it and you trust in the principle, something happens. It's crazy. And so, trust me. Stop leaving is in the next point. Trying to do it all alone. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. And again, that's hard. It's hard, you guys. This is not easy. I think sometimes we sell the lie like if you accept Jesus, it's all roses and daisies, and it's not. In fact, I believe it gets harder. Because all of a sudden, now you're on the devil's radar, and he's like, whoa, I had you, what'd you just do? Trust me. Stop trying to do it all alone. Now this I stole from Anthony, because he loved to say this, he still does. I love this verse, and I think it fits that next line. In all your ways, acknowledge me, right? Make me famous. First words too. Again, it's for you to take home. Make me famous. And then that last line, and I will make your path straight. Now, some of you, this is newer than to others, and that's cool. What in the world is the point of this whole Christian life anyway? Aren't we trying to get somewhere? And aren't we trying to take as many people with us as we can? So I thought this was kind of a nice little summary of I will make your path straight. I will guide you home. I mean, this is not a magic bullet. No way. It just, as I thought and prayed about it, and I thought about the smoke that seems to be billowing through the world right now. All you have to do is go online or watch a news network, and you see these battles that are getting bigger and stronger and more vocal between different worldviews and different religious groups and different perceptions of each other. And you see, again, the analogy, because I'm a visual person, the smoke just billowing. What does it reveal about the fire in your heart? To me, it starts with stoking the fire with the right stuff. Before we talk about growing our church or splitting our church again or whatever we have in the future of this church, it's got to start with what are we stoking the fire with. Because what happens in this life, in my own experience, like I told you, it's going to indict me more than anybody else, is that if I'm not intentionally stoking it with good stuff, guess what gets in? Total crap. Online, on television, from relationships, whatever. If I'm not intentionally putting the right thing in that fire, junk gets in its way. And guess what happens when you burn junk? Nasty smoke. It reeks. And everybody smells it. You ever notice that? Like when somebody's burning trash 5 miles away. Somebody burning diapers again. I mean, you can smell it. Our lives are the same way, you guys. And when you look online, when you look on television, when you have interactions with people in the community, and you realize Christians have a terrible reputation, I think it's because we're not stoking our fire with the right stuff. And it all starts with this simple concept. Trust me. Stop trusting yourself. You're a mess. Knock it off. When was the last time you tried to be the orchestrator of your own destiny and it worked out 100%? I've tried that and bad, right? Stop trying to do it all alone. I would often use this analogy when I was teaching Bible, this idea Jesus talks about laying your burdens at the foot of the cross. And we would do this. We'd bring them all, if you're a visual person, you've got this whole armful of just junk. And you lay it at the foot of the cross and you're like, yeah, but there's still this one thing with that, and what if somebody finds out about that, and you're looking up at the cross, and Jesus is on the cross, you're like, I give it all to you, Jesus. You hope he can't catch you somehow. Stop trying to do it all on your own, because the truth is, when you look in the mirror and you see the person you really are, you know you're not succeeding too well. Make me famous. Not you. Me. And I'll guide you home. That's just my simple challenge. And everybody's going to apply it differently, and that's okay. You guys have found out about me, I don't believe in magic bullets. I don't believe in checking boxes on a list and that's how you get to heaven. Because life is tough, God is good is a true statement. Trust me and I'll lead you home. Every morning, He makes His mercies new. So you're going to fall today. You're going to screw up. You're going to say something hurtful to your wife. You're going to do something really dumb you regret. Okay, every morning His mercies are new. So get up, start over, say, I screwed up, but I can do this. I'm going to trust You. I'm going to stop trying to do it on my own. I want to make You famous, and I want You to lead me home. Do that every morning. Do it every morning. Try it for the next 7 days. I'm going to do it too. Just try it. Don't get hung up on your mistakes. Get hung up on the successes Jesus gives you. And the thing that I think is going to happen, it's almost like when you're trying to market something. You can try to make everybody interested in it, and you can spend all your time and resources and fail. And then you stumble upon the thing that everybody cares about, you even realize, and it just does it on its own. I think that's our struggle. We get so frustrated, we get so overwhelmed that we just give up instead of just letting God do it. Just let God do it. That's what He's here for anyway, right? So I want to pray with you guys. And we're going to sing a little bit more music, so we have you guys come on back up. Sing a few more songs, some songs that tie into this. The song right after the sermon is Healer on purpose, because I would suggest that most of us need healing in our life in different areas. But we need healing. So I want to invite you to sing that with us and we'll bow our heads. Father, today I pray that You would help us to stoke that fire in our life, because there's all sorts of things that can start a fire, good or bad. It's up to us to let You put the good stuff in. So please help us with that. We ask that the music we sing now will bring You glory and make Your name famous. And as we go from this place, I pray that You would just help us be changed. We love You, Jesus. Amen.